DoorDash is testing stablecoin payouts for merchants and drivers, but customers are not the main target. The stablecoin DoorDash pilot is about how the platform sends money out, not how a diner pays at checkout. That distinction matters because payout infrastructure is one of the hardest parts of a gig marketplace. Restaurants need revenue from orders. Drivers need delivery earnings. Both sides depend on bank transfers, payment processors, settlement windows, and fees that can slow down access to money. Tempo's role gives the test a concrete infrastructure layer. DoorDash is not being framed as building its own blockchain payment system. It is exploring third-party stablecoin rails for payout movement. Stablecoins are tokens designed to track a reference currency, usually the dollar, so they can move across digital networks without the same volatility as normal crypto assets. In this case, the use case is operational. Can a platform move earnings faster or cheaper for people who depend on regular payouts? That makes the test more serious than accepting crypto for a meal. It asks whether stablecoin settlement can improve the operating rhythm of a marketplace that pays many small businesses and workers. The inclusion of both merchants and drivers is the important design choice. A narrow pilot for one group would be easier to dismiss as an experiment. Testing both sides of the supply network suggests DoorDash is looking at the payout stack more broadly. Restaurants may care about settlement timing because cash flow affects staffing, supplies, and bills. Drivers may care because delayed earnings can create real pressure. Stablecoin DoorDash only becomes meaningful if it improves those payout realities without adding confusing wallet risk. A payout product also has to handle off-ramps. If a driver receives a stablecoin but needs local currency immediately, conversion speed and fees decide whether the benefit is real. This is still a test, not a confirmed full rollout. That line matters. Corporate crypto pilots have often launched, gathered attention, and then disappeared when cost savings, compliance, or user demand failed to justify expansion. DoorDash processes large transaction volume across US and international markets, so even a limited pilot is worth watching. But size alone does not prove stablecoins will beat existing rails. The pilot has to show measurable advantages in speed, cost, reliability, and user adoption. Regulation is part of that test. Stablecoin payouts touch money transmission, tax records, user identity, and platform support, so the operational savings must be large enough to justify the controls. The practical risks are clear. Merchants and drivers need a simple way to receive value, convert if needed, and understand tax and compliance obligations. DoorDash needs stablecoin rails that do not create support headaches or regulatory exposure. Tempo needs to prove the infrastructure can handle platform-scale payouts without turning normal earnings into a technical support problem. The strongest version of this pilot would make crypto invisible to the user unless they choose to engage with it. The best outcome would feel boring to users. They would simply receive money faster, with clear choices about whether to keep a stablecoin balance or convert it. The takeaway is that DoorDash is testing stablecoins where they may actually fit. Backend payouts to people and businesses that need faster access to earnings. The next stablecoin DoorDash signal is not a flashy checkout option. It is whether the pilot expands, whether merchants and drivers opt in, and whether stablecoin payouts deliver better settlement than the bank rails already in place. If those tests fail, the pilot stays a signal, not adoption.